Hello everyone, this is the Underdoll, and I just wanted to talk off the cuff regarding the whole corona situation. That might be a blessing in disguise, because this might actually make the studios, especially when it comes to not gaming, to movies. The whole gaming situation might be a whole different one. The consoles from Xbox and PS5 from Sony and Microsoft might be delayed. That is a risk, but when it comes to movies, this might actually be a good thing, because I saw an article, I can't remember which outlet it was, that the companies within the movie industry might lose $20 billion this year because of the coronavirus. And if you look at it at first glance, it might be bad news, but it actually might be good news, because now they actually have to work for audiences, because they're on the back foot. Now they actually have to be creative and create what people actually want. DC might actually create more movies like The Joker. We might see actually more movies that people want to pay to see, instead of garbage like the Rise of Skywalker, The Last Jedi, Birds of Prey, Ghostbusters, Ocean 8, etc., etc., etc. This might actually turn the tide in favor of what audiences want, because we might actually see Alita Battle Angel 2 being, or the sequel being greenlit, because when you have trouble and you're not in the comfort zone, as Hollywood has been for far too long, and we've seen the numbers where they have lost money from year to year. Less people have watched their movies. Blu-ray sales are down, even for the largest IP on the planet. The Rise of Skywalker is probably also gonna be maybe even half of what The Last Jedi's were, because they were half of The Force Awakens. I can't remember off the top of my head the numbers, but I believe they were under half of what The Force Awakens sold. And we might actually see something great. Some new projects, some new IP, creativity, where they aren't having nepotism behind the scenes, where they aren't just hiring people because they know someone in the industry. Maybe this is the lesson for Hollywood, to actually create something decent and good, instead of rebooting the same crap time after time, because now they can't rely. Now everything is gonna be smushed, either for later this year or next year, and when there's too much competition, people aren't gonna watch everything, because people already aren't going to the cinema to watch movies. We have a delay on James Bond, we have a delay on Mulan, we have a delay on Fast and Furious, New Mutants, etc., etc. And this might also make Disney Plus and HBO and Netflix to actually create something decent for a change, because Netflix does create some good shows. But there is so much garbage content when it comes to shows and series, where shows like The Flash, which I used to love, has become so woke, along with Supergirl and the whole CW universe, and also other shows. It also looks to be that The Boys, superhero show that I was actually looking forward to the season 2, and I was gonna watch the first season. I've heard nothing but good things about it, but the second season is gonna be about white nationalism for some odd reason. That this is what they did with Wokeman, or Watchmen, the HBO's Watchmen, and I just want entertainment. We had these self-grandiose rich elitist millionaires that drove a plane and got off with a private limousine with their $1,000 or $1,000,000 dresses, and then have the audacity, like Natalie Portman did, to sew in female directors' names, even though she doesn't hire female directors herself. And when they win, they get $250,000 goodie bags, and they have the audacity to tell us not to drink milk, or that whatever they are for, everyone else has to listen to them, and they get to stand on the pedestal, be virtuous, and tell us peasants that we should listen to them and be like them, and that we're just lower than them. This is why they're just so out of touch, and I think this might put some fresh blood, so to speak, into the industry, some fresh creativity, where we might see new IPs and a new type of movies where they are actually put some risk and creativity behind them, and instead of these reboots and remakes that we have seen 2-3 times. I mean, we have already had 2 reboots and now 3 versions of Spider-Man, and yeah, and I just want these movies to tell good stories, and I want to have fun. This is why people watch Sonic the Hedgehog, because it didn't have any politics. It was just a fun movie, and they listened to fans. This might be a new, hopefully, I'm not saying it will be, but hopefully a new standard for the industry, where the studio, the director, the writers behind the project actually listen to the audiences, and you'll see you see the result of when they actually listen. It is now a really well selling movie in the cinema, even though could have probably earned more, but because of the pandemic, it's not doing too hot. Bloodshot is probably the worst one. The same week it was released, basically everything went on lockdown, so that's just bad luck, to be honest. But anyways, hopefully things will turn around and things will get better, and we don't get sequel number 10. I mean, Fast and Furious is fun and all, but at one point people are gonna get fed up with that franchise when they're talking about a female spin-off, which I'm not gonna watch or pay for. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and see you guys next time. Bye.